Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, jury, thank you for your cooperation. I see a lot of you drinking water there, but pulling a Mountain Dew is the way to go. But to use all right, thanks again for your cooperation. With that, we're going to keep rolling.
With Mary Jo, what happened?
She wanted to so many questions. But she wanted, who's taking care? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Why are you over here? Who are these people?
So is Mary Jo trying to get your business?
And it was to that extent. Well, Mary's going to stop by and find out for herself. Because, I mean, at the time,
Was Roberta working at this was during the day when she was working, or where did Roberta work at the time?
she worked at the university.
And then little Anthony was not at home?
I was supposed to at working.
Where were you supposed to be working?
I think he was at, he might have been at my sister's.
Which sister was that?
Angie.
Now, so Mary Jo, she comes during the daytime? What time? Is it early in the day?
I was supposed to be doing.
Where were you supposed to be working at the time?
I was supposed to be looking for work.
Because you worked at the pickle place for a while. Kaiser.
Right.
Did you sell knives too for a while?
I sold those at Vector Marketing.
Did you work anywhere during this time period?
Kaiser's, Vectors.
Well, this is 2006, so were you still at Kaiser's?
I don't think so. I know that the more men there and smoked, the more that I drank, the worse things got.
What happened? Where did it come to the point we had to leave before Roberta came home, did you?
Mm-hmm. So most of the time was traveling.
So where did you go after you left your house?
I drove around, toured down Eden.
Then what happened?
So by Eden, the argument, and then it just started going, getting worse and worse and worse. And
What happened?
I told her to leave it alone, but it was my son's mother's place, and then she was just a friend, and then she wasn't really.
She was kind of jealous about Roberta.
Well, she was actually more. We also wanted more money and more doing.
So she became a problem.
And
Your friendship was being challenged.
then she hit me.
Now, where was she hitting you? Where was this now after that?
Up by Eden Park.
In the van? Then what happened? Did she die in the van? Is that yes?
Yes.
How did she die? What happened to cause her death? You choked her? I mean, how? Was it like this? Were you facing her? Were you in front of her? Were you behind her? I mean, were you guys face to face? And tell me how. What happened?
She I choked her from the back.
Like put your arm around her like this, or like this? Was she fighting?
She,
Was she just...
she didn't play.
That just don't sound like her.
But married.
Well, I mean, you know her.
She did. At times she did. I know she told me that she actually she said, she turned around and she looked at me. And she told me that the death would probably be a good thing. The way her life is.
She told you death would be a good thing, the way her life is.
That's what she told me. So that the way that her life
Is this why you took her or before?
this was when she turned around and looked at me, there was something in her eyes.
No, after she passed away, what did you do?
What did I do? Thought about how I could never be in another relationship. And the first thing that came to mind was the relationship back to when I had with Leo. And it came to mind.
That's what caused you. What did you do with Mary Jo? You take her somewhere? Or at Latin? Is it by your house? Is it by your house? You better guess.
Yes.
How would you get there? You go down, would you get to your house, you go down Ridgeway. How would you get down to where Mary Jo was? Is it off of Reading or is it off another street or what?
Either you can get to it by Reading, or Reading you can get to it by Reading.
You remember the name of the street? I mean, you know the name of the street.
Let's start with a W.
Start with a W.
And you can also get to it from there's another street that
You mean from the other way?
Mm-hmm.
That comes back the back way?
We'll get to it from that way.
Yeah, I know. But you can get to it two ways. Now, the name of the street I have is Weirman. Is that correct?
That's it.
Okay. So you took her to, what time of night did you take her there? Or day? This is before.
Day. It's probably a couple hours after.
Well, I mean, what time was it? In the afternoon, in the evening? Was it dark out? So it was daylight. You took her there. Where did you take her body? First of all, she was dead at that time. Is that correct? You didn't do anything to her while she was alive. Am I right or wrong?
What do you mean?
Other than choking her.
Right.
Do you get what I'm coming at?
Right.
Did you have sex with her while she was alive? You didn't have sex that day?
No.
Did you have sex with her after she died?
No.
Okay. Did you burn her when she was alive? Okay. So you took her to Weirman. Describe the area you took her to. I don't like to get fancy with people, but here's Reading, here's Weirman, and then there's a little dead end. There's a building right here. This is Reading again. And then that other street you're talking about, and you and Roberta lived over here on Ridgeway. This is the dead end. Okay, where did you take Mary Jo? This is that, remember that building there? There's a fence line. Yeah. Yeah.
It was, where did you?
Okay, where did
That's the street, right?
That's a dead end street. Yeah, this is Reading, this is Weirman, but then it's a dead end. I actually think that's a different street, but this is Weirman, this is that dead end circle.
Okay, right there.
Where did you dump
Right there.
them? Was it right here? We're out of view a little bit, or up here? I mean, or over here?
It was,
I mean, this was a very crude drawing. I'm not going to get into this, you know.
it wasn't in view.
It wasn't in view, so we found her right over here. Would that be fair to say where she... Now we also, she was on fire, or was smoldering. What did you use to light to... What did you use to burn? Burn this corpse, I'm sorry.
I think it might have been gas.
Would that be gas in the back of your truck there? Did you have a gas can in your van?
I think so.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you just used what was available? You didn't go out looking for gas? Or did you start the fire right then, or did you have to come back and do it later?
Struggling right now.
Okay. What made you... Why did you feel you had to burn a dead body? What was the reason? My personal belief, I thought that you were trying to get rid of evidence.
Mm-hmm. It's, fire purifies. That's what fire does.
It purifies?
Even with the planet, fire, all it is, always purifies.
Did you... So you poured...
It was even though see, fire purifies. That's what it does.
So you're purifying Mary? Is that what you're saying? Or
Well, no, not purifying. It's like also, it's like a proper burial.
so you're trying to give her a proper burial?
It was a proper burial. And even with the rights, I might say they like they were doing, they say like the Vikings. Remember how they the religious
Right, the Vikings did that.
and everything, religious rights. It's not good. I think it was.
How did you stay around and watch, or did you just leave, or? I mean, that's a long. Was it in daylight when you were burning, or was it night? And then nobody saw anything? Does it create a lot of smoke? So you pour gas, and I understand the initial. Well, how does the body keep burning?
It was on top of was it plastic and wood. It was on top of that.
There was nobody else around that saw this or anything? And it was in the early evening, in light. Now, when did you hear that we found the body?
When did I hear?
Yeah.
The next day.
So you knew we found the body the next day? What did you do? What did you think then? You thought you were in trouble? You thought... Did you ever think about coming forward and saying what really happened, or?
But I was scared. Although, I think people might have had some idea or something about it. It was only maybe 1 or 2 people that knew about it.
Who knew about it? That knew about what? That knew about you did this, or knew about?
No, that knew, well, from the first incident with with her.
So that's, Roberta knew your history, did she? Not, or did she?
No, she knew. I mean, I never really sat down and talked.
Right.
We never, she said that whatever it was that I had done, that it was done and over with her. But we could start over. She gave me another chance to start over. I don't know why I thought that woman was cheating on me. She wasn't.
I mean, up to the point where I kept tabs on you. Let me ask you this. Prior to that day you picked Mary Jo up, how often have you been around her? How well did you know her prior to that day?
Mary Jo?
Yeah, Mary Jo. You know her last name?
Mary Jo never told me her last name. She told me her name. So her name was a Hail Mary. That's what her name was, Hail Mary.
So how long did you know her prior to that? Prior to that day where she died, how long did you know her prior to that? Was that the first day you met her, or did you?
Me and Mary had been going out.
So the only... Go ahead.
We had been going out. We had been actually, when Mary got out of the night she was at the Justice Center, and she got out, I asked her, and she said, because she had on a pair of these new shoes. She had on a pair of those. And actually, me and Mary spent the night together.
Were you the boyfriend that you always talked about?
Did she say nice things?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Were you the truck driver, or the... Are you the one she talked about dating all the time?
No. Could have been. But, what did she say?
She said she had a real nice guy on the side. That's what she told other people, and they told me.
That,
I just kind of figured it was you.
and on the end, she used to tell me that I was always too nice to her. So, you know, she really got that.
What was she wearing that day that she died? Do you remember anything that she was wearing?
What Mary was wearing. Wow. I think a halter.
A halter top? She wearing any kind of jeans, any special kind of pants, jeans, or?
Exactly. Special type of pants.
Yes.
Can't remember. I can't remember.
She had shoes?
She had claws, heels, claws.
She didn't leave him in the van, did she?
I don't think so.
Where were you in the van when you choked her? Was she in the passenger seat, or was she in the back?
We were in the back.
Anything else about that I forgot to ask you? Did you use gasoline?
It was gas. Well, actually, when everything started, like that's when she got out. She actually ran around the van.
Well, she got out of it. Where was the van at when you got into altercation with her? Was it here on this dead end street?
No, I was in Eden Park.
Eden Park. Was there anybody around, or? She got out of the van and ran around?
Don't know what she ran around. She ran around the van. And when she ran around, I chased her. And when we got in the van, I just choked her. And then she turned up and just looked up at me. And she told me that the way things were, she said that that wouldn't be a bad thing.
She was wearing a halter top. Do you, when you lit the fire,
She had what was that the last time that she was with me?
previous time? That's fine if you don't remember. Didn't you think, let me ask you, now obviously what happened last night, the little girl was burned too. And Cassandra was burned, the first girl that back in June. Didn't you think that, when you did Mary Jo, you didn't burn, didn't you think the other one would be tied to you somehow?
I know that y'all not in the position that you're in for being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Well, so you know where I'm going with it.
I know that y'all are very highly intelligent people.
Don't get me
I'm
started.
not, it's...
See, one of us always adds to in our book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not we don't try to stretch things, we don't try to, I think people think, we get gold stars for whatever we do. We don't get gold stars.
But you still, even there were two of us last night.
Well, that's something
That's right. That's something that happened. But there were two of us last night. There were.
Well, that's going to be looked into.
And even after discovering everything, because had it actually been me, mine always, I burn them out. Burn them out because that's part of the burial.
Right.
That's part of the ritual.
So
burial. It's to let it.
Let the whole body burn and the whole spirit flow.
Right.
Well then, so Cassandra we found was burnt out. The one back in May of the same year that Mary Jo. The one we found in dead in Blair.
Right.
That was completely on that one. Was that something you did?
That was something that I told somebody about.
You told somebody that you did it? Right. So who did you tell about that? Well, so with Cassandra, what happened there? The little 13-year-old girl from 2 years ago, down dead end of Blair, 7/10 of a mile from Worman, where we found Mary Jo a month before. We found Cassandra, a month later we found Mary Jo. Okay?
Mary Jo was mine.
Mary Joan was yours.
Mary Jones.
Cassani was completely, because your own mission was within the realm of how you do things, completely burned. Now, and you're saying that's nothing to do with you? Because Mary Jo.
I remember.
Okay.
It's the name this one, y'all.
Well, I don't know. You probably didn't know her. I don't know if you knew her name. There was a girl that we found in the woods in the same way you described how you...
2 o'clock in the morning. Had to be about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what it was.
What happened?
In the morning. Again, I have been angry. Just at the boulevard.
What happened? Where did you know this girl from somewhere? Where did you encounter her at?
Going across the curve. We walked through the pike of the bridge coming from.
Well, there's a bridge that connects Walnut Hills High School.
Right, that's the bridge we come from.
So you saw, where did you first see her at?
At the up here again at the top. That's where we actually.
You saw her on the bridge, the walk across bridge? Of the bridge that walks across 71?
Right.
Or I don't know, what else comes across Victory Parkway or something? Gilbert.
The school.
Right.
The school come down.
The high school?
I went to the high school.
Right. There's a little, here's the high school and there's a little path and then there's a bridge that goes across. Then that crosses over to the other side of Victory Parkway. Is that where did you encounter her at? On the bridge here?
Coming down, going to where it connected from where the high school is.
This is the high school side, this is the other side.
Coming down to here.
Okay.
That's where it is. Actually, it was coming.
So she was walking toward, across the bridge?
Well, actually, see something sitting there something.
What described the girl? Was she a small girl, a tall girl, a big girl?
Son was, she was about my height. She's about my height. Slim girl.
She appeared to be school age or older or what?
Well, when she asked me about, when she asked me about the meeting, I said she was old enough to be gone. She actually said that she was old enough to be doing a lot of things. So I ain't sitting and talking with that. But that was crazy too.
What happened? She had a backpack, she had a cell phone. What did she have on her? Well, you say it went crazy. Tell me what happened.
The money.
Okay.
The money.
What do you mean money?
I don't know, she told me that she said that,
Excuse me.
I just really wanted to talk.
What happened? What did you argue about?
But the girls playing games.
Well, what happened to get it out of hand?
She actually slung everything. She slung everything back at me.
What? What did she sling at you?
The money. She slung that.
How much money? So you gave her $20. And what were you going to get for the $20? Or what were you going to get for the money?
It was as low as, it started off at 20 and the highest one was 60. It was just to talk.
20 to 60 to talk.
It was,
Where were you talking at? Were you talking here or on the other side of the bridge or where?
when she saw me, she was coming down the school as well.
She was coming from one of the hills.
Mm-hmm.
She encountered you where? Were you on the bridge? Right where the bridge meets the walkway.
But the bridge meets the
You're smoking weed. What time? When was this? On night or day?
It's at night.
What time?
Maybe one or two. It's about one.
Okay, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Could she say where she was coming from or where she was going? Remember the conversation. It might be important.
She said she was going home.
She was going home? She said where home was?
Kirby. She told me Kirby. Whoever Kirby is. Where's Kirby? Kirby's in North College here.
So you sat down and talked. What did you talk about? Did she say she was in school? Did she say...
She didn't say it.
So you're talking here, and then you say things got out of hand. Did she do the money at you? What happened then?
Me and her was talking. It was just more or less about the dynamics of the relationship. And if you was in a relationship, what certain things that some women might do, what some men might have encountered early in life or what they was doing. What they might have already encountered earlier in life. And why sometimes the importance of talking in this culture, of really talking and just being there because you got other people that come out in the relationship that will, if y'all not together, they don't see y'all, they can tell you about this or feed you hear bullshit about that. Why just heard doing such and such this or such and such that there. And then if they already know it's a relationship, they already know that on how the relationship started, then that's how they can really get into you and destroy the relationship, which is really what happened about it.
Right. So she gets mad, throws some money at you.
She get mad. She looked like she said a couple of things. And then when she got mad, I got mad. Things.
Now what'd you do? Mm-hmm. need you. Now, how did you choke her, from the front or the back, or did you, the same way you did Mary Jo, or? And where did you chase her to? Did you chase her across the bridge? Did you, all this happen?
We had already been across the bridge.
Oh, you went across the bridge?
Yeah.
You started walking? And when you cross the bridge, don't you go down some steps, or did you?
We go down some steps, or you can go around.
Right.
Around
So did you go down the steps or around?
down the steps.
And then, so you end up on Victory Parkway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where did this confrontation start taking place?
Right up under the truss.
And that's where you choked her?
That's what I chose.
Okay, how did you get to where we found her?
In the back.
We found her, you know where we found her? Dead in the Blair, in a wooded area. How could you pull her? What, I mean, did anybody see you?
Carried her actually.
You carried her all the way to that wooded area where we found her. Did you move her? Did you burn her that night, or did you wait? Did you come back?
She was already dead.
Right. Did you burn the body? Did you wait to come back and burn her? You did it that night. Right there in the. How did you do it? What did you use? What else? How did you get the wood started? I know, what kind of accelerant did you use?
The accelerant.
Like, did you use gas again? Did you use turpentine? I don't know. Something had to help to get her burned. How did she burn so good? Anthony, you this.
I went to.
I'm just saying. It's important that you tell the whole truth. I mean, you already admitted to all the worst part. I mean, just tell me how you burn her and what she did when you burn her.
Yes.
Okay.
I used. I can't remember what the name of this stuff was. I can't remember what the name of it was.
What do you mean the name of it? Where did you get it somewhere? Was it? I mean, what do you mean with the name of it? I don't understand.
I can't remember if it was lighter fluid or if it was gas.
You don't remember? But where would you get the lighter fluid or the gas?
I had it. Actually, I went to that house that was next to Roberta that was working on there. Who was working on that house?
What house? Is that the house directly next to Roberta Ridgeway?
Mm-hmm.
Or the one on Blair?
One over there.
Which one?
The one where they had they have all the cars.
And what did you get from there?
It was like fluid. That's what I think it was. I think it was like fluid.
What made you go up there and get it? Did you come back later on and do it, or did you do it right all that night?
That night.
Or did you come back a couple of days later feeling bad that there's a woman in the thing and you need to purify it? If you came back a couple of days, I understand that. I just need to know.
Why you say a couple of days?
I don't know. I want to make sure that you tell me the truth. Don't try to hide something from me because you're feeling bad about it or you don't want to look bad. Just tell me the truth. I mean, if you burn it that night, that's fine. Just tell me. I mean, I don't know. It just. car because you had items in the car that you could use to burn. But with the other girl, you were on foot. And you carry things with you? Okay, where would, so?
I got it from one of the houses that were around.
Okay, this is a dead end of Blair. Here's the wooded area. And there's a path that goes around the wooded area. This is all wooded area. And this comes out to the Blair, and there's all them cars and shit there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a house here with a boat.
There's a dog barking.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. These houses, there's a house here. There's a couple more.
And there's houses
Yeah.
going up around.
Okay, and this is Victory Parkway, and this is the thing that goes over. Where in the wooded area did you dump Cassandra or the other girl? This comes out to Blair right here. This is the path that comes around the wooded area, and this is the little overpass to Victory Parkway, kind of, you know what I'm talking about. And there's Walnut Hills across the street. And here's the overpass over here, right here. So you dumped her right here. That's where we found it. Now, after you burned her, did you cover her up? Did you come back and move her or anything? Is that part of the ritual? I mean, so do you remember anything around her? We found her partially covered up. That's why I was wondering if you did that or someone else. Tires? Did you throw the tires on her? Why'd you do that? Scared that somebody might find out. And you burnt her dead body that night. After she was on fire, did you come back and move her further down, or did you ever come back to that site before we found her? We didn't find her for a week. So I'm wondering, did you have a chance to come back and move her because you were scared to put tires on her, or did you do all that night?
It was like early into the morning.
And nobody saw the fire or anything? Was it a big fire? And nobody saw it. Nobody came by. And then what you do? And you're saying that you got lighter fluid from somewhere up here. It sure was lighter fluid. Did you keep the lighter fluid? Did you ever give lighter fluid to Sherry? A couple bottles one summer?
I can't give them to Sherry.
Yeah, she told me you did. Gave her 2 bottles of lighter fluid. She just thought that a little weird.
We were having a barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah. And then even away from that.
And then what?
It was to give them, because even then, it was really a big deal.
Did Mary Jo, did you use lighter fluid or gas?
I think it was gas. I can't remember. All I know is I have 8 of it.
Well, I understand that.
And then when I have them, they intensify. They do. They intensify. They just get worse.
Is that what happened with Cassandra?
And they get worse.
Did you have sex with Cassandra?
No, didn't have sex with her.
Did you have sex? And Mary Jo, you already told me you had sex previously, but not that night.
Not that night. Accident I had.
What accident?
I
understand.
But I ran around, also around that time, like the end of 2004. That's when I had that bike accident. And I dislocated.
Oh, yeah.
I dislocated.
I heard a little bit about that.
And I had all of this here. All of this here was torn. I mean, but they also told me that another thing, no little behavior attitude changes.
We never found Cassandra's cell phone, the young girl, the first girl. Do you remember taking it or getting rid of it or throwing it somewhere? Or
No.
what about, do you remember any shoes you may have kept or?
That's something else I've been noticing about them. People always wanted my shoes.
Wanted your shoes?
Yeah, they wanted my shoes for something.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
You think I'm a fucking idiot, I'm a fucking monster, don't you?
No. I told you, I know you, Anthony. I never thought you were a monster. I think you have demons that you need to deal with, and this is what we're doing. We're dealing with them. The only thing I want is complete. You admitted to killing Cassandra and Mary Jo. Okay? I don't want to find out something later that I know to be true that you didn't tell me. That one I'd be hurt because I think I know. You know what I'm saying? If there's something about Cassandra I need to know, then I need to be told now. You know, I don't know if there is, and I'm not going to lie to you. And Mary Jo, if there's something that you're forgetting to tell me, think about it. I'll give you my card. Is there anybody else out there we need to be looking for? Because the reason I'm asking is you said that, and I understand the burning thing, they're dead, okay? The bottom line is they're dead.
They didn't have to be.
Right. I understand that, but I'm saying you acted like you've done this a lot more than the 2 times that we talked about. If I read that wrong, because you said I completely burn a body when I do this because of the Viking thing. The fire purifies.
That sounds kind of
well. So this is what kind of there's a underpass, there's a viaduct all the way over here on Victor Parkway. Are you telling me you carried Cassandra all the way to here, or did this happen somewhere else? If you did, that's fine. I don't know. Did that what happened? You went underneath the viaduct and killed her?
We were already, I mean, it's just like the initial interacting and all this and that. Like I say, she's about my height. She's about my height. Slim built. So,
did you know she was only 13? She looked bigger than? Did she have her glasses on?
No glasses.
How was her hair?
Her hair was down to here.
Shoulder length?
It was in I think a weave or something.
Hair was in a weave? Did she talk about anything that happened earlier that night? Did she talk about any problems with a boyfriend, any problems with other people?
They were, she hung up once he was on the phone.
She was on the phone with somebody and she hung up? Do you know who she was on the phone?
Like a lot. It did sound like not a heated argument, but a little argument.
So she had an argument with somebody on the cell phone. Did she hang up because she just met you, or were you already in the middle of your conversation?
And she, I still had to say she's always going to be.
Right. So she was talking on the cell phone when she met you.
No.
Okay. But when you first, it wasn't in the middle of your conversation. It was when she originally met you. You say she was talking on the cell phone.
Yeah.
And she hung up. And then said, "Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?" With you.
Until I asked her, she was old enough to be. I said she's old enough to smoke. I asked her something.
So you asked her. So you kind of figured she was a little young.
Yeah, but and then that's like also if you see like you might see a woman smoking a cigarette.
Right.
And then you might ask her, well, are you old enough to be doing it? Or it's more or less could be like a compliment.
A compliment that she
it was kind of, even though it's lighting over here, it's not real bright lighting.
Well, and this is just something that I've noticed. You have a propensity to like younger women. Like me, I was young. Whether that happened or
She was 19.
right, that's what I'm saying. So maybe you were confused about her age or something. Did you ever have, Anthony, was the problem with you, I'm trying to figure out what would trigger you off. Is the problem that the people that you would end up with, the ones that really fought it off, is that what triggered your anger in it?
Usually when I met or
Like Maya was pretty, she was out there, she was wanting money for what she did, maybe. For what I understand, that's what I got out of her.
but yeah, usually when I met Maya, it was already some bullshit. It was already some bullshit involved. And I was probably already angry.
What I just wonder, it just seems like so you burned to cleanse. Did you ever go back and visit Cassandra that week she was missing? Did you ever do anything to the scene to conceal it, or did you just stay away?
I went back.
You went back? When did you go back?
After it was announced, I think they had somebody.
What did you do when you go back?
I went back and looked at this. Remember.
Did you initially burn Cassandra up here and then use something to move her down? Describe that. What did you do? So we got the impression that Cassandra was originally burned up here by the sidewalk. Is that true? That's a yes? Okay. What made you push her down to the place where you found her where she was covered in tires? You knew all that night? Or did you come back a day or two later? I mean, if you did, I'm just trying to get a clarification. What did you use to push her down the thing? Did you push her with your hands? Because he's burned, obviously. Did you use a stick, something, I don't know, did you use something while she's burning?
She was out. She was hot.
She was hot and burning. Did you burn herself? She was too hot to use. You sure you didn't use that 4x4 we found? Because we found a big pole with burn on the end.
That might have been when she was in the stir.
Stirred initially or stir when you put her down toward the end?
Stirred initially.
It was a pretty big pole, you know what I'm talking about? Real, I mean, it's 4x4 about this long.
They know bones like that. They look that hot.
How long did you stay there that night? Watch her burn?
How long did I stay? I stayed with her all night.
Did anybody ever come by, like some of the people hanging in the area? Nobody ever came by. Was there a lot of smoke, or was it just internal flames? What time did you get home that morning? Let me ask you. Cassandra was killed the night she went missing, which was a Wednesday night. Mary Jo was killed on a Wednesday night. Was that an off day for you, or was that a day that you didn't work, or you didn't have a job, or was that just coincidence? Now, I know you had a job at Kaiser, so who'd you work for?
I think the car wash.
What car wash?
The tenant. Those are March.
Okay. Is there anything else? Is there anybody else that we need to talk about? Anthony, I know that you said there was another guy with you last night. No, I don't know enough about it, but on the face value, you're a loner. Okay? You're a guy that's always by himself. That's why you are in the position you're in. Well, who did that? I know you jumped on by who? The guy that was Roberta, wasn't it? Was that the guy that... Was that the shit that happened with Roberta last week?
He hit me with a bowl.
Who's that?
But this wasn't that bad.
Okay, who hit you? Oh, the guy last week. But when you're saying that happened last night?
No.
Oh. Okay. All I'm saying is, about last night, I'm going to tell you, Anthony, I got a pretty good relationship with you right now, and I told you I wouldn't lie to you, and I haven't. I think you acted alone last night. Okay? I think what happened last night is similar to what happened to the other two girls. That things got out of control, and in the same situation appeared. The only thing that happened is that you had finally hit the wall last night and you couldn't run no more. And when we found you in the woods, that's when your life started over again, basically. That's when you finally, all this stuff that had happened in the past caught up with you. You know what I'm saying? And, I can't tell you how to live or what to do, but you sat here and talked to me for 2 hours about two other people that their lives ended as a result of something that you got involved in with them. And the one last night, you need to come to grips with. Don't try to mince words. Don't try to bring somebody else into it that's not involved. And I'm telling you what I believe. You want to hear it from me straight up, and I will. I'm telling you straight up. I believe you acted alone last night. Because I know you, Anthony. I told you. You don't do nothing in tandem. You've been a loner all your life. Well, you've done things by yourself all your life. The only other people you involved in stuff are women. You don't go hang out with other guys. You've never been. You're a loner. Other than the women in your life and your son, it's you. There's nobody else. It's just logic. And you know what? You're in it for a penny. You might as well get your soul clear today. Like I said, Anthony, you're spending the rest of your life in prison. I'm pretty sure of it. If I was a guessing man, I'm not a judge. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, based on the facts, you know that. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. But the thing that you need to think about, and you have thought about it, this is what kind of confused me, is about last night, is don't don't put somebody else in your business. You never have before. Why would you start now? You know what I'm saying? Just tell us what happened last night. There's a lot more story from last night that we already know because of the evidence is a lot fresher. You don't have to fill in a lot of holes from last night. But in the same vein, we don't want to paint a picture based on what we think happened.
What do you think happened?
I don't want to put myself out there again. I think you know what happened. I mean, tell me. I mean, just tell us what happened. Anthony, you're at a point in your life where you were desperate. They came to me the other day looking for you, and they asked me where they think you were because the situation with you had some warrants on you. They came to me, and you never met me before, have you? You didn't know I existed. I said, look here. I said, you need to go to College Hill because he may go back to Mom. But you'll probably find him in the woods somewhere because he's got no place to go. That's what I told the officers that were looking for you. And it's not because I'm smart. It's not because whatever. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not worse than nobody. I'm just a dude doing my job. My job was to find out about these two people 2 years ago, which I've been doing, and I got to know a person. I've never...
Go ahead.
I'm giving you the opportunity to talk about last night, too. Based on what I know, I think you ought to take it. But I am not going to tell you what to do. I don't know much about last night, but I know that they told me to mention another dude or something. I don't know. And I'm thinking, no, he don't have nobody, because if you have somebody with you, you'd have been in jail by now. What the dude that was with you is in here? So the dude that did this last night is you. And you're saying it was your other, how do you explain it? You're getting into...
I don't know how to handle a lot of stress.
I understand.
I don't know how to handle a lot of the drama. I don't know how to... I lash out. But it just gets to the point to where it's overbearing.
What happened last night?
I'm an emotional wreck.
I understand that, Anthony. And I don't need to know how you feel, because I know how. You don't need to tell me how you feel, because I know how you feel. If you want to tell me what happened last night, get all the cobwebs that you were given earlier to other cops, that's fine. I'll sit here and listen to you. I'm going to meet with the man tomorrow and tell him. I want to tell him who you are and what you're all about. Because I have to. Not because I want to, not because I owe anybody, because it's my job. Here's what the man told me about Mary Jo. Here's what the man told me about Cassandra. And here's what the man told me about the young lady from last night. I'm sorry, I don't even know her name. I was just called in here I was on vacation. Huh? Emmy? Did she tell you her name? Is that a yes?
She told me her name was Louise.
She told you her name was Louise? So what did you just... Well, okay, I understand that she was running. Or jogging or something? Well, no, what did you observe her doing? I don't know. Just tell me what you observed the young woman doing and how this got to the same conclusion that the other two got. What happened? What did she... just tell me. I'm not going to try to put words in your mouth. Yeah, I want the truth. Flat out truth. You don't have to tell me stories of how you got to where you were last night. Remember, I know. Just tell me what happened. Just the facts, man. And I know why you're angry about the shit with Roberta, is that correct? That's what led up to this. Am I right or wrong?
And Mike is.
Okay.
And I kept thinking about the things that she shared. But for a while, after that incident, the Friday night, I kicked out of the DOA. I called so many people to even if they didn't want to.
Anthony, we know how it got up to this point. All somebody is asking is what happened to cause this little growth.
How did they get up to this?
Because of all the pressure you've been under. You've already explained it to us. We know that it was a Roberta situation. We know that you had no place to go. That's what got you to the situation. We already know all that. You've told us that. All I'm trying to tell you is you need to come clean totally with what happened last night. Okay? Because you know why. You have to come clean. To get peace with yourself. You're almost there. You're 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 stains that you have going around are off the books. They're going to be dealt with accordingly. And this one's going to, but you don't want to be dealt with on our terms. You want it on your terms, which is the truth. What time did you encounter this young girl? About 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Where did you see her at? Just tell me general area. I'm not going to show you a map. I don't know. Tell me the story because I don't know it.
I saw her. And after we ran into each other, I was going one direction, she was going the other.
What happened?
I mean, it was just, it was all, I wasn't much aware.
Right.
And I don't know, man. It was just, I was so fed up.
Did you, when you encountered her, bumped into her, did you start a conversation and walk with her, or did you immediately get mad at her? And
She was apologetic.
She was apologetic?
She was apologetic.
So what happened?
Being apologetic. Then I didn't really.
How did you know her name? Did she tell you her name? Is that yes? What did she tell you her name was?
told me her name was Louise.
Louise, but when I said Emily, or you told me Emily, it was Emmy. How did you get that name?
I saw it on the paper.
On the paper?
From paper that Keith had.
Oh, okay. So,
I was as honest as I could be with Keith.
I understand, Keith. Believe me, Keith understands. But Keith also didn't want to he wouldn't want to sit around and listen. Keith's got a family.
Right.
And at some point in time when people start laying a bunch of shit on you, and they're not going to come around and do the right thing, you go home to your family because that's what you need sometimes.
Right.
And so he went home to his family. No, Keith's Keith. Keith's not pissed off. Okay?
And when I saw his eyes was, I don't see, what I saw in his eyes was, how can an individual get to that level? How can an individual?
Well, let me give you a little secret. Keith, although he's talked to you personally, the only reason I haven't is because the last time we talked to you, I was unavailable. Okay? I'm the one that fed Keith all the information about you that I knew. But still, what I know about you is from what I've done. Okay? I know you. So I understand a little bit more. And
based upon
This is a good time.
everything that you,
1 o'clock, is this a good time though, or this is a good time? Okay, all right, go ahead, stop. Thank you, Ms. Crowder. Everybody okay, ladies and gentlemen? You guys are doing great. You're doing great. We're moving along, as you know at this point. So just remember all the admonitions. We're going to go ahead and take a break for lunch. If you get a chance to go outside, I guess it's decent out, I don't know for sure, but we'd like to have you back in our jury room at about 5 till 2, or get there when you can get there. We'll do it that way, about 5 till 2. So we try to kind of start at 2 o'clock, and we will go no later than 4:30. Is that correct, counsel? Yes, sir. Everybody's still good with that? I told you that, and it helped me stick with it. So remember the admonitions. Forget all about all this stuff for a while. We'll see you back about 5 till 2 in the jury room. All right. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. If the record reflects the jury's left the courtroom, anything for the record at this point from the state?
No, Judge, we'll see much focus scheduling. I think there's about, according to what we calculated, about 10 minutes left on this, and then the final was about an hour and 20 minutes.
So we should be able to hit that 4:30 and do what we're going to do. Sounds good. Anything from the defense?
I don't believe so, Judge.
All right, thank you. See you back at 2 then. We should be able to knock that out and get the person on their way. So,
All right.